Okay, you're right.
Before I say anything, you're not gonna like what I'm about to say.
What?
You're the underboss now.
You can't just do that, Lang.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. You want me to make this decision by myself? You want me to make this decision by myself?
Okay, for this conversation, okay. For this conversation, okay. Listen.
I need full, clear-cut opinion from you. It doesn't hinge on you worrying about you getting killed, getting me angry, or anything.
My opinion is biased. My opinion is biased as right now.
So give it to me.
Okay, realistically, if we were talking just about principle, yeah, Larry and Bubbles should die, okay? Sure. But you took the biggest stir that you know, put her as a Dawn, well knowing that what Larry is like, right? And then she with the one thing that's keeping him happy and waking up, and then pushed his buttons about it.
Right, now, yes, but listen, okay. Larry does this all of the time. Okay, this is not new to Larry. As a matter of fact, you know, not to dig up a bunch of old bones, Larry should have died a few months ago. Point blank, period. How he ended up living, I don't even remember. Right? And why should have Larry died that time? Literally exact situation.
About the, okay, but we set that precedent by not killing his ass.
No. He didn't get killed because shit got so fucking messy. Shit got so fucking messy that we decided, you know what, fuck it, let's just not kill this guy, let's just move on. Too many motherfuckers have died. This purge has killed so many fucking people. Tony was supposed to kill him, and then Tony didn't kill him, so it was just a whole thing. Right? He got saved by the grace of God. Now, have Larry ever was it a good decision that we actually didn't kill Larry? Yeah, it actually was. It was probably like the best move that we didn't know we made at the time. Now you are correct. Is Leah a shit story? Yeah, it doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter. What I say fucking goes.
I know.
What I say fucking goes. Okay, and the way he's even just texting her there is fucking crazy. Over what? Over letting fucking JoJo sell some fentanyl? Now can I understand, oh, this is my thing, he's talking about my thing? Yeah, can I understand him getting mad about it? Sure, no problem. Get angry. Brother, relax a little bit, calm down. When I'm out of Survivor, I reverse the whole thing. Or talk to Leah and explain to her, and maybe get through her and reverse the whole fucking thing. Look what he jumped to. Look what Larry jumped to immediately.
Yes, I agree. I think, right, if Bubbles hadn't shot Leah, this thing potentially could have been resolved. Yeah, it would have been a massive issue that he pulled the gun originally.
CJ ain't all the way there yet, huh?
But I think we could have come back from that. But Bubbles shooting Leah now puts us in the worst fucking position ever. Terrible.
Okay, let's get a couple facts straight here. Okay, this one doesn't really matter. But you were wrong. If Bubbles didn't shoot Leah, Larry would still be out. Number one. Number two, Bubbles then shot Leah, right? And if you want to be like, okay, maybe there's some salvageable things, right? And maybe even Larry being shot, there's some salvageable things. If you want to think on the side of like being optimistic, right? Then number three is where it literally there's no, you can't cross the line anymore. Where they're in a fucking car telling her, yeah, we're gonna ocean dump you. We're gonna ocean dump you. This is what happened. This is what's gonna happen to you right now. And the only reason, right, she didn't get ocean dumped is because she started yelling to Sophia. You know how fucking insane that is? At that point, there's no glass half full to look at.
I don't see a way in which they can explain any of this away. However, I do think it's only fair to hear their side as well.
Of course, but they will die in that meeting. You understand that? Larry's gonna come in hot as fuck, thinking he's completely right. I'm going to blow an absolute gasket, and then I'm going to pull my gun and put a fucking hole in his chest. That is why I'm not going to call him today. There's no reason to have this conversation right now. Otherwise, it will end up with Larry dying.
And you think there's a way around that. See, the fact that you're waiting tells me you think there is a possibility for that.
There's no possibility for Larry or Bubbles. There's a possibility that North Cypress can still live on from this, yeah. CJ, if we're going to stand, if I'm gonna go stand there and have this exact conversation with the fucking Dons from the south, they're gonna wonder why these motherfuckers are even still breathing right now.
Yeah, I know.
They're gonna look at me and be like, "You gave us so much fucking shit for earlier, and how we just didn't want to do this, how this, that, and the third, and you're letting those motherfuckers walk around."
Okay, if you don't talk to them today, and I get you will shoot them if you do, what do you think happens for the rest of the night tonight? It just gets worse. It spirals more.
Yes, I think it spirals more. I think it gets worse, but sometimes it's not a bad thing. Unfortunately, if shit is on fire, let it burn until the fire goes out, because then there's nothing left, and all you can do at that point is rebuild.
So what am I? What do you want me to do? De-escalate or just watch everybody freak the fuck out?
Well, I already told
Start
Sophia to
people
go
at
hang out with
me?
her boyfriend in Hades and not contact anybody until I contact her.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm gonna call Sab and I'm gonna tell him, you know, to take JoJo and maybe fuck off for a bit. And you should probably listen. What do you want to happen? Like, what do you want to happen?
What I want to happen can never happen because those three will never be in the same group again. They won't. They can't.
Okay.
And you're right.
What is it that you want to happen? It's okay to say. You're down the boss now. Speak freely.
What I want to happen doesn't make sense. What I want to happen is for this not to have happened. What I want to happen is for Larry and Bubbles to not have done this stupid shit.
What do you want to happen now?
I want to talk to everybody once they've calmed down, one at a time, and figure out where their head's at.
And what do you think that solves for you?
I think it solves it getting worse. I know you say like letting it burn can sometimes be better, but from what I've seen, that's not true.
How do you still not get it? How do you still not get it?
Like what? Okay, let's say Marty wakes up, finds out. Marty's probably gonna
Marty's gone.
freak out.
He's gone.
He was here today.
No. Martin's gonna wake up and side with Larry, okay? And it doesn't matter if this guy's waking up once a fucking week. He's been gone. His opinion in this entire matter is completely irrelevant. Completely. North Cypress has moved on without Martin. Nobody's decision but Martin's.
Now? What is the North now? What is it going to be?
I mean,
after today.
Why would it change in terms of, I guess, ideology? Why would that change? Leah's calling. Yeah.
I just want to clarify something. So when I walked outside, he was yelling, and then I yelled at him back to like watch how he's talking to me, and then that's why he pulled out his gun because he didn't like my tone back to him.
Listen, Leah, you didn't do anything wrong here. Your status was a Don. You could have made whatever decision you wanted. Could the decisions you made in itself be inherently right or wrong? Sure, but at this point, they're in the wrong. I'm just trying to figure it all out. All I can say for you right now is just do not go at North Cypress. Lay the fuck low until I give you a call, all right?
Okay.
Just go chill with the Lumber Co. or whoever the fuck you got for now, and just do not be caught out by these guys, all right?
Okay.
All right.
Fuck Lumber Co. They talk mad shit about her.
Doesn't matter. She needs to be hidden. Doesn't matter where it's at right now.
Okay,
sorry,
so we buy in JoJo. We buy in Hank.
There's no buying in, CJ. There's no buying
Why?
in.
Why?
We don't know. We don't know where motherfuckers are gonna fall. We could wake up tomorrow with Hank and fucking Georgia right now hunting down fucking Leah. We don't know where people are going
JoJo's
to land.
with Saber now?
Sab is not around. You gotta understand, okay, the angle that's going to be played here now is Larry. More so Larry. I don't know if Bubbles would think like this, but I'm just going to group them together because of the situation. They're going to look for as much support as they can. They might be so desperate for support that they start telling everybody in the fucking city what's going on. Okay?
Yes.
And then with that support, they're going to feel like they have power. And they're going to try to come to me and be like, you see, I'm right because all these people think I'm right. And then when I tell them, no, you're still wrong, is when the generational crash out will commence. You understand?
There is literally nothing. There is no other options in the option we have.
The option that we have, well, there's a couple of options. I don't know where your head is at.
My head is at, I know the right decision, and I hate that we have to do it. The same thing as with fucking Cassie. It's the same shit. It is the same shit again. Only this time, I guess I'm not the one talking you into it.
The truth is, Larry and Bubbles just proved every Don of the South correct when it came to who was gonna fail first. And now I have to live with that. If we're talking like ego, right? North Cypress now has just failed. Now, is there a line in the sand here where we kind of keep things together? Sure. Very unlikely though. So now for the rest of my life, I have to live with the fact that Harry, Luciano, and Arush, I cracked before they did. Okay? If we're talking like purely ego, from an ego standpoint. Now with that being said, I don't really give a fuck at the end of the day. Okay? Now we transition into North Cypress and what it means for the North. Is there some sort of world where this gets resolved? Sure, yeah. I mean, we can, if we want to be a little optimistic, yeah, we'll take a little 0.5% chance that could happen, just for the sake of saying it. Okay. Now, is this likely to happen? Fuck no. So what comes out of that? Right off the bat, Larry, Bubbles are out and dead. Not only out, I'm going to have to hunt them down and kill them. And then Martin is probably going to get involved in that mix on the opposite side. Jojo's probably going to get involved in that mix on the opposite side. Hank is probably going to get involved in that mix on the opposite side. Skipper, I don't know. 50-50 coin flip. Sab is going to be with me no matter fucking what. Leah and Sophia, I think, are going to stick with me no matter what. You, I think you're going to stick with North Cypress no matter what. At the end of the day, I don't know what happens. Is my assessment. My full assessment of the whole thing. Am I missing anybody? I don't think I'm missing anyone.
Tony's with us, obviously.
I mean, Tony is not going to give a fuck. He's just going to laugh and then go back to the street races. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm like totally cool with this, in a sense. Well,
are you totally cool with this?
For one, I'm not totally cool with it. Two, I'm also just not up in arms about what just happened. Why? Well, because of the shit that we've been going through. Me and you specifically. And this shit with fucking Talon. And this shit with fucking Pestilence and fucking Norman and all this shit. It's really just showing me what mattered most to me. And it wasn't Cypress. I always try to make it Cypress, but it's always just gonna be Rooster's Rest and Talon. And the shit I gotta protect down there, right? So when I look at it that way, this all could be happening for a fucking reason.
Okay, with that in mind, let's say the people that you listed for sure are going to stay north. They're still looking to you as they're done, right?
Right.
Are you still going to have the exact same principles and lead the same way while we're dealing with the insane shit we're dealing with? Like, is it just going to go back to quote-unquote normal? Or are you throwing it all out the window?
No, I mean, what the fuck? I'm gonna leave Cypress till I'm dead. You gotta understand something. Cypress is just secondary to me now. It doesn't mean that I don't care about it, right?
Yeah.
I'm still gonna lead it. I'm still gonna do my thing down there. Nobody's kicking me out of my home. Period. But I can't say that for everybody else. I mean, listen, if I wake up tomorrow and all you motherfuckers left, sided with Larry, or motherfuckers died, got in a shootout because I'm not here, you're dead, this person is dead, this person flipped, this person, I'm the only one left in North Cypress, I don't give a fuck. More property for me to own. More peace and quiet when I wake up every fucking morning in my water tower. I won't be there until I'm dead, is my point. Would I like to be there with the family that we have built down there? Of course, but the reality of the situation is These were always very strong personality traits that Larry has had from the very fucking beginning, and it's gotten him in a lot of trouble. And listen, the amount of times I've told Larry he needs to stop crashing out, because when this guy crashes out, there's no telling what he can do, and that's coming from me. Okay, there's absolutely no telling what he can do. And this time he crashed out. And usually I reel him back in, or I shut that shit down so fast he kind of snaps out of it. But there was nobody to snap him out of it. And unfortunately for him, he ran into a bad bitch who ain't gonna take no from nobody when put in the position to do so. This is the truth. I can't turn around and go to Leah, hey, listen, I made you a Don. Sorry, you're wrong. Now I gotta kill you now. Because that's the only solution Larry and Bubbles are gonna want now. All Larry had to do was be like, okay, this is a temporary position that Leah has. Let me go speak to her, see if I can resolve this, and explain to her what this fentanyl shit means to me. Or go, you know what? Leah's making some dumbass fucking decisions. It's whatever. When Lang gets back, I'm gonna speak to him about it. The guy jumped right into fucking threatening and fucking texted her a bunch of crazy shit. Like almost immediately. From the sound of her, this is obviously there's two sides to the story, and maybe we'll find out new information. But this is going from what we just heard. This is what has happened.
If we're going off the information we just got, Larry pulling a gun, that is a treasonous act. And that is the principle that we built off of blooding people out.
Yes.
Bubbles shooting Leah, treasonous act, and that is the principle that we built on blooding people out.
Yeah.
Agreed.
There's absolutely no way around that.
I know.
There is no way around that, unfortunately.
I know it doesn't matter at all because she was made a Don, but I don't understand. I don't understand her reasoning for the fence shit. And I know that doesn't matter at all.
Yeah, but that's the hard part of all this. That like we don't even have an opportunity now to dissect that. That has become nothing. So many things have happened. Like if Larry called and been like, hey, she's doing this, then the whole discussion is, what the fuck is Leah thinking? Right? We dissect that, we get to the bottom of it, we do whatever the fuck has to be done to reverse it or whatever the correct call is. Right? But 17 things happened since the decision was made. Now that decision is literally nothing. It literally becomes nothing. You can't dissect, it doesn't matter.
Like, I would love to argue against this right now, but there really is no argument against it.
I mean, really, even if you think about it, why does Larry care if JoJo's fucking doing some fentanyl and selling it to some fucking random people? How does that affect Larry at all? JoJo ain't bought in. JoJo clearly wanted a side hustle to make himself some cash. We don't control the guy. Okay, does he work for us? Yeah, but we don't control that guy. If he wanted to go cook up some fentanyl and sell it to some gangs in the city to make some extra cash, why is that a bad thing for him? Leah even called Bubbles and said, hey, you want to tag along on this shit? It's literally Larry just being Larry, getting overly offended and fucking crashing out before really thinking about what the fuck is happening.
Yeah, well, we can't take that back now.
We can't. We can't. Like, we can't. And, I mean, listen, I'm jaded to this shit. Ilya's death was the straw that broke the camel's back. I mean, even Cassie in some sense. Don't matter to me no more. Motherfuckers want to flip. Motherfuckers don't get it at this point. And don't want to walk the line. Fucking, you're better off not in my life. Look at Skipper. Look at the shit I put that motherfucker through.
Yeah.
Okay? As a Don, it doesn't matter what I did, but if you want to remove the Don part and dissect what I did to Skipper, I cost that man his foot over trying to teach you a lesson. That man probably had more reasons than anybody to fucking lose his mind. Come after you, come after me, fucking crash the fucking, what'd he do? You understood? Listen, this is what my Don does. I gotta deal with it. This is what I signed up for.
I think what it came down to is Larry respects you as a Don, but doesn't respect Leah as a Don.
No, he doesn't. Because if Larry respected me as a Don, he would have respected the decision.
That you made her Don. Yes, I understand.
That is my decision. By proxy, that is my decision. And him not listen. Listen. I get what you're trying to do, and I'm not going to fault you for it, right? But unfortunately, Larry has done absolutely zero right in the situation. Literally zero.
I know. I know. Everything I
it's-
speak on is just their emotions and why they happened.
But why not even call and be
trying
like,
to
hey, listen,
justify
like,
it.
you know, what's going on with this fentanyl shit? Let me explain to you. You know, this has been my business. I know I'm not around a lot. I'm not on radio a lot because I'm hanging out with my Knox family all the time. But I've been working on this fentanyl shit. I've been doing this. I've been doing that. I don't think fucking, you know, JoJo should get. There was none of that. There was literally 36 things you could have done before you escalate to what Larry did. Not even 36. A million things, probably.
Okay, so the rest of the night, well, I'm zooming around doing whatever the fuck. Bubbles is already texting me.
What
Right?
did he say?
I've already. Well, that's what I got the actual story from because Sophia texted me code red, and he texted me and said, "What's going on?"
What? So Bubbles, did Bubbles text you post shooting?
Sophia texted me post shooting and said code red, and I called her and I said, "What's going on?" And she said, "What just happened?" I said, "I need you to tell me if this is a stir and like a joke or if this is actually happening." And she said, "It actually happened. This is what happened." And then Bubbles shot Leah. So then I called Bubbles and I said, "What the fuck is going on? Is this a joke or is this actually happening?" And he was freaking the fuck out. And he said, you know, Leah, basically the exact story we got, but a bit less, like nothing about the ocean dumping. And also that Larry pulled his gun and put it away first. And then, yeah, he was just freaking the fuck out. And I said I was gonna leave survival and figure out what was happening, but then I ran into you. But they are going to keep asking me what is happening and stuff. And usually I would go and try and at least keep people from crashing out. But if you don't want me to do that, I will just avoid everyone.
I mean, what do you think you can do?
Nothing to change what's going to happen.
Right? Like, listen, I get where you're coming from. The fact of the matter is, North Cypress has probably been one of the best things that's happened to me. You know, aside from all the crazy shit. What we actually extracted from all that crazy shit of North Cypress has been what I needed in my life, right? But it's also just I just get how things go, right? And I know you do too. And you're willing more. You're willing to fight more for that. That hope, I guess, for it, and I get that. I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna fault you for it. I'm not gonna give you shit for it. But there's no way, right? We get in the room and we go, okay, this is fine.
I know.
Unfortunately,
I know
like, trust. If Bubbles didn't shoot Leah, maybe there was like, okay, Larry, you got shot. You kind of have to own that, brother. It's fine, right? Maybe there's a conversation where it's like, you know what, fucking Leah was attempt on. Like, it shouldn't be as serious as, you know, Lang shooting Larry. It's fine. Let's patch this up, right? Like I said, Larry pulled a gun. Leah stood her ground, shot Larry. Bubbles then shoots Leah. And at that point, instead of being like, holy shit, this is crazy, we gotta just try to calm down right now. They go throw her in a car and be like, we're gonna ocean dump you now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of maybe even at that point, if it didn't click, like, oh my god, shit just went crazy, we gotta relax. It didn't even click then. They're like, nah, we gotta go one step further, baby. We ocean dumping your ass. That's fucking insanity.
And you're positive you don't want to hear that from even Bubbles right now, his side of the story at all.
Do you want Bubbles to die in front of you today?
You shooting him.
Do you want Bubbles to die in front of you today?
No, I don't think it'll change that he's gonna die tomorrow.
Yeah,
I mean, I think that is why I'm even arguing as hard as I am, because it's not like, yes, of course I care about the North, but it's not like we're talking about, okay, these people are no longer going to be in the North. It is, these people are out of our lives. They are gone. They're done, right? The second they are shot, they are dead to us. We are losing Larry and we are losing Bubbles. And that is what we were talking about right now. And there is no way around that. That sucks.
What did I tell you like a week ago?
I know it's
This shit just sucks. This life is fucking lonely. It's the same shit I told you when we were talking about Trig and whatnot. And fucking Shang, who I still have to go after, by the way.
I know. Listen, I think that's I cut all of them off. Obviously, Shang, I'm doing minimal effort to maintain appearances so he isn't spooked by you guys. But you know, Trig, Moss, and everybody, fully cut them off. And these past few days, I was like, I really am so glad that I have the North to be goofy with, I guess, and like be happy with. And then this shit happened. Like, of course this shit happened. Fuck.
I don't know what to, I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, I know. I get it.
You know what I mean?
I do get it.
I get where you know what I mean? I had fucking Avon. I had the fucking lean boys, and then I had the clean boys. I had fucking then I had fucking service. I had so many things that just come and go. It's just life. I mean, look at it now. I don't even fucking call Harry Brown no more. Harry fucking Brown, that was my guy. I don't think you understand how deep that relationship went.
It just sucks. It sucks so bad.
It does. It really does. And now I think I really think the best thing is you just go do your own thing.
Okay.
Everybody chills. I gotta think about a lot.
Okay.
We reconvene in the morning and we fucking deal with this shit.
All right.
If you get a hold of Sab, though, speak to him immediately.
Okay, yeah, I'll give him the full rundown.
Do not get yourself killed, and please do not put yourself in a position where I have to kill you.
Okay. I'm literally just gonna be investigating shit. I'm making a little document. So I'm gonna do that and just avoid everybody. If Skipper wakes up.
Speak to Skipper, speak to Sab. Everybody else, leave the fuck alone.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Okay. Are you sleeping up here?
Yeah.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.